Bruce Blitz, and welcome to Cartooning with Blitz. Now, I have a copy of a painting of the Mona Lisa by Leonardo da Vinci. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but the original version actually looked like this. You see, it seems that Leonardo was not very good at action poses. See, so what he did was just kind of cut this part right off, you see. See, he should have tuned into today's show because that's what we'll be doing, action poses. And you did, so you have the advantage over Leonardo. Now, for our feature of the day, we're going to spin the wheel of features, and some friends will stop by to help me do that. And for our doodle trick portion, a word tune, a finished cartoon from a word. And I won't tell you what it is, you have to stay tuned. So if you're ready, all right, let's draw action poses. Leonardo did a pretty good job from here on up, though. What do you think? Yeah, it's all right. He'll make it. All right, let's get started and do our first pose. And we're going to do a skydiver. And that shows real action. And actually, I'm going to be the skydiver in the picture. Now, don't try this at home. I mean, try the picture, but don't try skydiving. All right, we'll start with a stick figure. And I'll put an oval right there for the head. And let's see, now for some lines for my arms, stretched way out, and some shapes like that for hands. All right, now my torso is this way, and let's see, legs coming out this way and back, and some lines like this to indicate feet. All right, now what you want to do when you're making a stick figure is to kind of measure everything out so it works out evenly. For instance, over here I'm going to put a line for the elbow. Now, because I've already committed myself to that distance, I have to sort of match it up on this side, don't I? So, that looks pretty close right there. All right, now I'm going to switch to marker, and I'm going to draw a stylized caricature, a cartoon portrait of my face. Now, stylized means less lines, not real detailed, but yet it still strikes a likeness. Now, right here, I'm going to draw my nose, just like that. Okay, now, my expression's going to be, I'm screaming. I mean, I'm jumping out of an airplane here, so I have my teeth like that, and my teeth are clenched, so we draw that. Now for my eyes, I'm going to be wide open and make those pupils kind of meet in the center, makes it a little more comical. And my eyebrows are way up. Now I'm going to put goggles on. Double that over here, maybe in this side too, a little bit. All right, now for my face shape, I have kind of a long face, so make my chin come down to here and back up. Now my ear, right about there, usually even with the bottom part of the nose. Now for my hair, well, put my hair down this side here, and for the top, I'm going to have my hair kind of flying upwards. So if I'm flying in the air, that would all be moving too, wouldn't it? Everything comes into play. All right, now some hair coming out of here, and watch this. I'm going to draw a pencil. That's right, a pencil flying in the air. Maybe it just fell out of my ear. And that adds a little action as well with some cartoon effects, some lines. All right, now what I'm going to do is draw a shoulder. So make a line up like that and a couple bumps for the fabric that thins and come back to where I made that line for the elbow. And I'm going to draw this like my sleeves are rolled up. Now I'm going to draw my forearm over here and tapering at the wrist. Now, I'm going to be holding something. I'm going to be holding a sketch pad. So my palm will be facing us, the viewer, and the sketch pad will be blocking most of my hand, just the thumb reaching around, like this. Here's the thumb. You see part of my palm, but the rest, well, that's going to be hidden with a rectangle shape, just like that. And that'll be the pad. Some extra detail. Maybe it's got that wire on top. And maybe some extra papers flying around in the sky. Now these small ones there are because they're in the distance. Maybe they fell off the pad. Maybe another one down here. All right, now I'm going to draw a collar coming down this way and here. And now the other arm. And just going to duplicate what we already did. All right, now I'm going to come back. All right, now I'm going to draw my torso, which is just a line down here like this, and where the shirt comes out a little bit, just to make it look a little more interesting instead of tight fitting like a t-shirt might be. All right, now let's draw my other arm, forearm, Now, I'm going to draw my hand. Now, my hand is going to be very expressive here. It's just going to be out there with fingers separated because I'm flying in the air and my fingers are out, like maybe reaching for something, but there's nothing to reach for. And there's the palm. And hands are very expressive. We all use our hands a lot while we're speaking, and it's great for a cartoon. Okay. Now I'm going to draw my legs. Now I'm going to draw this leg first because this leg here is the one in the foreground and it overlaps the other legs. I'll show you what I mean. Come down this way and back. And double that line, and right in here, a couple lines for the folds. And here's my leg, and here's one foot. All right, now for the other one, comes down this side, and I stop right there because it's continued on the other side, like this. And there you have it. Now I'm going to draw the other foot, and it peeks out this side here. All right, a little detail, maybe a pocket, maybe a belt, and there you have it. How about we put the world on the bottom, like a half moon like this, and a little detail, like I'm really up there high in the sky, maybe some clouds, and let's see what else. Some cartoon effects and accessories. Let's see. How about a sound effect? Yeah, yikes. With a lot of extra eyes there. How's that? Coming from me. And some perspiration. And there you have it. Pretty cool. Oh, wait a minute. We forgot the parachute. This would be an action pose, wouldn't it? I'm going to draw a parachute on the back. Now watch this. A crisscross here where it's like being held onto my body. And right here, the ripcord, which is just a wavy line. And a handle coming out this way. And there you have it. That's a great one. Now I'll just put some detail on that. All right, now let's add some color. First, I'm going to take an eraser, and I'm going to erase the pencil lines. Now, when I say a stylized caricature, that's a lot of fun to do. You know, I'm always asked, do you ever draw a caricature of yourself? Because I'm always drawing other people. And I always say, yeah, no problem. And it's a lot of fun to do, and you can use it for notepads, like if you're sending a note to somebody, and you can have a little stylized caricature of you up in the corner. Maybe you can do that for yourself. Or you can create your own website and put a little caricature of you up there. Or you can make your own comic strip, and you can be the star. And put your face right in there. All right, now back here. All right, now how about a little blue for my shirt? And I'm using my tuning pencils for this. And coloring in adds so much to your drawings. It just separates it from that background a little bit. And how about some light tan for my pants? And color is a great way to express yourself. And let's see what else. All right, now we're going to use some red for some cartoon effects. Whew. Arms flailing around, body motion. Look at this. And that turns out to be a great action drawing. And you know what I'm going to do now? Add a little music to this. So you take a look at me falling from the sky, and I'll play a little falling down music. All right, let's move on and do another sketch. But first, you know what that music means? It's time for the gag sketch of the day. Today, it's a pun. Now, there's the animal kingdom, and then there's you and I. And what are we? Well, we're human beings. Here you have it. The human beings waiting for a bus. Well, for more sketches like this, and for other drawing fun, visit me on my website at bruceblitz.com. We have drawing tips, cartooning tips, projects, crafts, all sorts of neat things. All right, let's do another sketch. And this time we're going to have two characters interacting in the same scene, and it's going to tell a little story. Now I'm going to use my marker for this and start right in. I'm going to make a circle, just like that. It's a very simple sketch, and if you're not joining in yet, grab a marker or a pencil and join in. Now, that's going to be the sun. Over here, I'm going to make some lines like this. I'm going to make a rain cloud. Just like that. Get your whole wrist into it. All right. Now for some lines over here, like The sun is radiating. All right, now we're going to make this a rain cloud, which means that we're going to have some rain coming out as we're going backwards like this because it's moving. And I'll show you that in a moment. And that'll show motion, action. All right, some cartoon effects and accessories like this. All right, now, for the expression on the sun. Now, the sun is an inanimate object. We're going to make it come to life by giving it a facial expression, and that gives it personality and makes it come alive. So let's draw some eyes right here, big expressive eyes like that. Now we're going to have this character angry. He's angry at the little rain cloud. People want a nice day, and he's trying to get the rain cloud out of here. All right, now right over here, I'm going to put a nose in first. Now I could have a smile, but if I have a smile, it might look a little too sinister. What I'm going to do is have a frown like that. Like he's had it with this little rain cloud. Out of here. That's just it. He doesn't want any more to do with them. All right, now over here we're going to put the expression on the rain cloud. Big oval for expressive eyes on this character as well. And this one here is a little bit behind, so I draw it a little bit overlapped by that one. Now, some eyes looking backwards at the sun. Okay, now for his expression, the eyebrows are up, just like this. He's scared. Maybe a little vibrations to the eyeballs like that. Now, I'm not going to give him a nose. I'll give him a mouth. Like, let me see. A mouth like that, well, he would look scared like that. However, if I add to that line and make it come all the way up like this and back and have his teeth out like that, he looks that much more afraid of the sun. Now, let's add some color to this. Now, first thing you want to do when you're shading your characters is ask yourself, from which direction is the sun? Or the light. In this case, it's a no-brainer, isn't it? In this case, here's the sun, so this side here will be the shaded side. Now, the bottom part of this cloud will be away from the light source. So I'm going to shade that in with a little bit of gray, just like this. And right over here, same thing. That's furthest away. And see how that gives a little dimension to it? Maybe some lines coming out for the rain. And how about some red for the action lines? Now watch. Moving along real fast, getting out of the way of the sun. Now, how about you? Maybe a little sketch like this that tells a little story would come in handy for a book report. Tell a little story, a little spot sketch. Or maybe a sign or a poster for the hallway of your school. Who knows? All right. Just two characters, yet it still tells a story. Now, if I add a sound effect to this and some music, we've got a short movie. So you take a look at that, and I'll play a little music, a little rain, rain, go away music. All right, let's do another one. And now we're going to draw a boy sliding down a sliding board. Now, he'd be leaning forward like this with maybe his arms back like that, and that's the action. So let's get started, and I'm going to start with pencil. Okay, now right here I'm going to draw his head. Now that's a circle, and over here his body leaning back, and he's forward, and here's his arms, and that shape there is for his hand, and this is his legs, this is his feet, and I'm going to switch to marker now. First I'm going to make a diagonal line going from here all the way up over there, and that's going to be the sliding board, and I'll double that line. All right, now we'll draw the character in. Now I'm going to start with his ear right over here, and some detail, and here's a little nose, and what kind of facial expression would this fella have? He'd be as happy as can be, wouldn't he? So let's have a big smile, and over here his eyes. Well, they might be shut from all the excitement. His eyebrows up, might be laughing, and let's see, let's give him some fluffy hair over here. And for his arms, well, let's see, we'll start up here and we'll draw a sleeve. And what we have to do now is go over that stick figure a little bit. Come back, and let's put his hand in a fist. And the other one, just like this, and a little bit peeking out. Okay, now for his body, come down here, and now that's all you have to do, because to make his legs, just make a straight line coming straight forward like that, and another one, and now for his shoes. Nothing to it. A little detail over here just to refine it a little bit. Now, for his jeans, look at this. Little broken line indicate stitching. All right, some cartoon effects and accessories, some perspiration. How about even a sound effect like wee, with a lot of extra E's, and he could be saying that. So we'll give him a talk balloon. I'm going to erase the pencil lines and color this fella in. Now, think about it. You've been on a sliding board, playing baseball. Think about all these different action poses and what it was like to do them. And then try to draw what you've done right down here in cartoon-style line. I'll add a little color to this fella. And if that doesn't work, just get out of your chair in your studio and act these out. And get back in, or have someone pose for you. A model is always very helpful. How about a little blue for his jeans? Of course, what you don't want to do is just have your characters kind of standing in the same position every time, and that just doesn't work out. Black for his hair. And how about some red for his shirt? Make him some stripes. Let's see what else. So I know. How about some green for the motion lines this time? Boom, boom, boom. That shows real action. And there you have it. A fellow on a sliding board. And a good way to practice is during the pencil stage of your drawing, like we did before, make your characters reach and stretch and lean forward and back, because that's the way you get it to come alive. It's like the difference between me telling you now something like, stay tuned for the feature of the day, or stay tuned for the feature of the day. All right, so it's a little over the top, but you get the idea. I mean, you understand what I'm trying to do here. Now today we're going to spin a cool gadget that I invented called the Wheel of Features. And the Wheel of Features is very cool because you can create thousands and thousands of cartoon faces simply by spinning these wheels. Now I'm joined by some artist friends, but not ordinary artist friends. These are contest winners from a Blitz drawing contest that we had, and these are the winners, and I'd like to introduce them to you right now. Hi, how you doing, guys?
Hi, Bruce.
Okay, would you tell everybody your name and where you're from?
Oh, sure. I'm Zach Villas from Charlotte, North Carolina.
All right. How about you?
Hi, I'm Jim, and I'm from Ridley Park, Pennsylvania.
Ridley Park? I'm from Philadelphia. We're neighbors. How about you?
Hi, I'm Kevin, and I'm from Maitland, Florida.
Welcome, Kevin.
Hi, I'm Oliver. I'm from Eagan, Minnesota.
Nice to have you on the show, guys. Okay, here's how it works. What we do is we spin these wheels, and whatever comes in this area, that's the face we're going to draw. So, Jim, how about you? Would you help me spin the outer wheel right there? Give it a good spin. I'll spin the eyes, nose, and mouth. And whatever comes there, let's see. All right, well, there's a pretty good character right there. We have a guy with his hair parted, and we have eyes, look a little sleepy. Good nose, and let's see, right there. I like that. Looks like a teardrop for a mouth. Okay, I'll draw the facial outline. Now, as I said, he's got some hair parted down the middle, so I'm going to make some bold strokes like that, and then continue in one here and leave that white in the center. This way he'll look like he has a highlight or a shine. He's got 3 hairs sticking up in the center there. There you go. Okay, now for some ears. All right, now for his cheeks, down like this. Okay, there's his facial outline. Oh, he needs a bow tie. All right, now for the eyes. Oliver, how about you? Come on up here, give me a hand. Take the marker and draw those eyes. And let's see, he looks a little sleepy. All right. 2 oval shapes, a line like that for his eyelids. And there's 1 eye, 2, and you left that little white space. That's very good. And some eyebrows up. Now, what kind of expression could that be? Well, he could be sad. It all depends on the mouth. We'll see. Thank you very much. You did a great job. Okay, I'll draw the nose. The nose looks like a G. All right, that's easy enough. Zachary, how about you? Come on up here.
Why not?
Yeah, you draw this. And draw that mouth, which looks a little like a teardrop. All right. darken the rest of it, and that's just tongue on the bottom. Excellent. Thank you very much. That's a great job. Now look at this character. Let's see, what's this guy doing? Jim, any ideas on this?
He actually doesn't drink any coffee.
You're right, he doesn't drink any coffee. A little sleepy, isn't he? Well, you may not have a wheel of features at home, but you can still experiment by mixing and matching different features to come up with a comical face. Thanks again for helping out, guys. I appreciate that.
Welcome.
Now, for more drawing fun, visit me on my website at bruceblitz.com for drawing tips, cartooning tips, crafts projects, all sorts of neat things. Now stay tuned for cartoon doodle tricks. Thanks again, guys. This is great. Look at this. I like the tone. Welcome to today's doodle tricks, and I'd like to welcome some friends. Hey guys, how you doing?
Hi, Bruce.
All right, now today we're going to do a word tune, but first I'm going to do a number tune, a finished cartoon from a number, and we'll use the number 2. All right. Now, right there, I'm going to draw a circle, and I'm going to fill it in. That's going to be a nose. Over here, I'm going to put an eye, and another eye over here, and an eyebrow. Now, right from that point, I'm going to make a smile, and some dots for whiskers. And over here, I'll put some ears, more ears, and over here some fur. Anybody know? Shayna, what's this look like?
A fox.
A fox, that's right. All right. Pretty cool, huh, guys?
Yeah.
All right, let's do another one. And now I'm going to do a word tune. And I'm going to do it from the word fun. Now, you spell fun for me. Ready?
F-U.
Right?
N.
Okay, I want to put the N down here. All right, ready? Now, from the word fun, I'm going to turn it into something that gives you fun. A big smile right here. I'm going to double that line a little bit, come around. Let's see, over here, I'm going to put an ear, another ear over here, and some hair. And anybody know what this is?
It's a clown.
A clown, that's right. And this part right here at the end, well, I guess no one knows what that is yet, but right, watch. One line. What's that? Kara, what's that?
A bow tie.
A bow tie, you got it. All right, well, there it is. From the word fun to something that gives you fun. You like that?
Yeah.
Well, that's all the time we have for today, and I hope you've enjoyed it at home. And, of course, my friends right here in the studio. Now, for our Blitz tip. Well, draw what you like, and you'll like what you draw. Maybe you have a favorite sport or hobby. You could draw a picture of that. I'm sure you'd like that picture, right?
Yeah.
I'm Bruce Blitz saying thanks for being with me, and help me out, guys. Keep on cartooning. Keep on cartooning.